I'd like to welcome everybody to the first annual McNair MESA Day. Let's get a round of applause. A lot of us have been working really hard these past few months, and we're getting close to the end, and we're getting close to UOP's MESA Day. So we figured we might as well throw this one in right before it, so you guys could have even more work to do. Okay, so I know not everyone is competing today, because some of the events are rather small. So what we're gonna do, instead of competing, I want you guys to talk a little bit about your guys' events, and then you guys can go ahead and get back to work on it, because I know not everybody's finished.
Basically what we have to do is we study about 3 topics that relate to the environment and how science affects them. For example, this year one of our topics is industrial waste, and as a factor of the world, like how the world contributes to industrial waste and how that affects our environment. The hard part about speech is actually getting up there and talking. Yes, we talk. If I just go up to one of you guys, I will just start talking, you will just start talking. That's different compared to going to a competition, knowing absolutely no idea what you're going to talk about. Because in our event, you know what you studied, but you don't know what they're going to ask you. There's a wide range of stuff they may ask you.
We have to produce the most power, we have to lift the most weight in the least amount of time. And we also have to kind of tow like a not really a truck, but a car. It can be of any weight, but whoever tows the most in the least amount of time wins the competition. There's also, we have to create a poster board, and we have to present our PowerPoint on our project and how we implemented different techniques and equations into our windmill. So, yeah.
I know, right? Anything else? And yeah, that's it for windmill.
We're making the prosthetic arm, and yeah, it's a really hard project
because it requires the most invention. I mean, like, no one ever like goes online, looks up how to make a prosthetic arm. We invented this.
Alright, so competition is basically tough. What you've got to do for the prosthetic arm is you're gonna have to learn how to use it, and you're gonna have to control it without touching the wood, so that's why we have a string arm. And you have to lift up a graduated piece of cylinder and pour it into a coffee cup in at least 30 seconds. And that's the toughest part, because you're basically timed and pressured to do it. And the arms aren't very stable sometimes, so they break a lot.
And we're doing the frame model. Frame model is really simple, but it's a lot of hard work. For example, you have to meet certain requirements, such as it has to be 1 foot by 1 foot. You also have to make a diagram of what you use in materials. It has to do with a lot of creativity because you don't want to be repetitive. This is an example. Also, there's a lot of memorization. For example, the cerebellum is for your coordination. You have to memorize that, plus everything else, plus extra parts. It sounds like a lot of hard